More companies are starting to treat Bitcoin like cash on the balance sheet. What began with Michael Saylor's strategy in 2020 has grown into a broader trend. Tesla, Block, Semler Scientific, and others have made Bitcoin part of their corporate treasuries, even us here at BitGo. Now, GameStop is joining the movement. The logic behind this is simple. Corporate treasuries are facing inflation, volatile interest rates, and declining faith in fiat currencies. Bitcoin offers scarcity, transparency, and possibly protection. For some companies, that's reason enough to allocate. And it was for GameStop. The company just raised $1.5 billion through convertible notes offering. They say part of that will be used to buy Bitcoin and US dollar-pegged stablecoins. This move officially brings GameStop into the Bitcoin Treasury Club. Their board approved the strategy in late March, and on April 1st, the company confirmed the raise was completed and noted that Bitcoin was now a treasury asset under its investment policy. The deal brings their total cash position to nearly $5 billion. For context, that's over 5 times what Strategy had when it started its Bitcoin treasury in 2020. GameStop was started in the 1980s, became a mall fixture in the 2000s, but as gaming shifted online and malls lost foot traffic, GameStop struggled. Hedge funds shorted the stock heavily, betting on its collapse. In 2021, everything changed when a Reddit-fueled short squeeze sent the stock soaring, and GameStop became the face of the meme stock era. It issued shares at elevated prices and lived to fight another day. Fast forward to now, GameStop has a healthy cash pile and no debt. Its core business is still under pressure, but the company is flush with capital and looking for strategic moves, and Bitcoin, it seems, is one of them. GameStop's $1.5 billion convertible note sale gives it flexibility. These are debt instruments that can later be converted into equity. They mature in 2030 unless converted or repaid sooner. The move echoes Strategy's strategy, raising debt to buy Bitcoin while interest rates are still relatively attractive. Investor reactions to this have been mixed. GME stock popped after the Bitcoin news, but dropped sharply once the capital raise was announced. GameStop's Bitcoin play matters for 2 reasons. First, it adds momentum to a growing corporate adoption trend. Bitcoin is becoming a credible treasury reserve asset for public companies. That trend is accelerating, helped by new accounting rules, clear regulations, and strong price performance. Second, GameStop is a symbol. It went from a dying mall chain to a meme stock icon that succeeded against all odds. Now it's trying to pivot again, this time aligning with what some view as the future of money and the most secure path forward. Long-term Bitcoiner Matt Odell summed the sentiment up perfectly on his podcast, Rabbit Hole Recap. Take a listen.
Every individual, every company, every government will realize eventually that the game is to accumulate as much Bitcoin as possible, to be profitable in Bitcoin terms, and to increase that stack. The most profitable, most valuable businesses in the world will be holding large sums of their treasury in Bitcoin. It is the best place to store your wealth.
GameStop might be considered a little bit late to the party, but let's be honest, we're all early. It's never too late to show up and make a statement. That's all for today. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give us a follow and head over to bitgo.com to learn more.